Okay, so good presentation by the way. You mentioned that one of your weaknesses was delegation, and that if, you get quite frustrated by people who don't pay attention to detail.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't do that, and I mean, in team, it's quite a big team. You're going to have a few members, so how do you plan on delegating to work efficiently?
I think that my role as a team director would be to actually oversee instead of doing these things myself. I am going to be delegating more tasks to the members because they actually need something to do. I have, as I said, there are a few floating members, even in my talent management function. So but as I said, like overseeing doesn't mean that I actually have to do it. Maybe if one of my team members is has a responsibility, then I make sure that she knows what to do, or she knows how to go about doing it. But and it's going to be hard on my part, but I can do it. I know I can because I've done it before, so I know I can do it again, and I'll be working to improve that a lot.
From a presentation, you say that more synergy between CC and OGX. So, like, what do you know? How much do you know about the role of TM in terms of exchanges, and as well as what are you going to do to have more synergy between CC and OGX?
Okay, well, the thing is, from last year, I have seen that CC was doing most of the work by themselves, and then it went straight on to OGX. So OGX was doing CC, the TM stuff as well. There's like review boards and recruitment and so on, which is not a good idea because you guys have a lot to go on as well. What I can bring into this position is to have a clear, specific job role. That means that I'll be talking with the CC director and the OGX director of what exactly they expect from me, and the things that TM will be responsible for, and the tasks and things, so that they can actually focus on what they're meant to be doing as a first priority instead of doing the stuff that we're not doing well now.
So when you start your term, if you get selected to this position, we'll have a lot of Activate members that would have just finished their project. How do you intend to integrate them into the LC and use the skills that they've already gained through Activate so that we can get more results?
I think the best thing to do would be first tell them exactly what each function does and what they can get out of that function, and then let them choose in what function they want to be in. Because by the end of the Activate, they would have heard a lot about ISEC, about the things that we do, hopefully, they would have heard, and they would be more interested in it. So when these functions come up and we tell them that we have short members, anyway, there's not enough members in a certain function and stuff, then we can at least tell them, that this function is open. If you're really interested in getting these skills and doing these things, then go ahead. And then afterwards, then we can allocate a person who will be like a buddy, so they can tell them, explain to them the responsibilities and things that they usually do, day-to-day tasks, and then, if they have any new creative ideas, then maybe you can add that to it, because new people will always add new creative ideas to it. And then they can take ownership of their job and then go with it. So,
I've got one. One of our biggest challenges in Canterbury is just, as you said, member engagement and member retention. And we have quite a few floating members now. So how exactly are you going to deal with that?
I think that in this, the best thing would be to actually talk to those people, find out exactly why they're floating, why they aren't as committed to these, to ISEC as they were before, what exactly went wrong, and how we can improve that. Member engagement, I think that we should have a clear, for example, LC meetings. We should have a clear structure of what's happening, so they know what to expect. They know what they're going to be doing. They know what they're going to get out of it. Things like that. So but the best thing will be to talk to them.
Just spotting on Alfred's question, also focuses on member development, and quite often we feel in the executive team that people are being developed, but they just don't see it as being tangible. Or how do you plan to illustrate to our members in a way that they can understand that they're actually what they're doing is actually adding to their self-development?
I think one of those things is that this might seem a little bit small, but if you ask the person, how were you at the beginning of your term, or how were started in ASEC, make them really remember what they were like and what they are now. They will see the comparison, they will start to realize. And then if they want, for example, when you go into ISEC, you said that you can add these things to your CV. Maybe help those members who want these tangible skills to be seen. Then you can tell them that, for example, your role in OGX, for example, you can be a transfer of skill to your CV like this. Then they can see exactly how it contributes to them. So.
We got one. With OGX, you can say it's really easy to see the results. It's like the number and exchange. What are the tangible results in the TM position?
I would see that from a person, how they behave, how they interact with others. You can see straight away, and their personal happiness. You can with people, it is really difficult to find out exactly what they measure as a success. Whereas in numbers, for example, they are numbers. So with people, I think that the more happier our members are, the bigger our LC is growing, and the better there is an interaction in the overall well-being of the local committee, then you can see that. And also the smooth process from CC into OGX, you can see that as well, that there's less numbers falling out in the process. Yeah.
Okay, 30 seconds. What's the last question?
No?
Okay, I got one. So like TM has always been really wishy-washy and floaty. So what is the role of TM in terms of the LC?
That is in recruitment, making sure that the members who come into TM know where they're going to functions, that they know what they're going to be doing in their functions, and that they're suitable for their function. So then afterwards is making sure that the people who go into OGX or the people who are staying in the functions are doing what they want. And with review boards and so on, you know exactly, like straight away, which of the EPs are going through and not. So do your job properly and not sending wishy-washy people.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Sally.